Wendy with a notebook, Wendy with a pen, digging through the dark where the secrets been. Questions fly like bullets, truth cuts deep in the shadows where nightmares creep. Watch them break it down, unveil the lies, under lurid skies where the danger hides. With fire in their veins and mistrust in their eyes, Randy and Wendy taking you for a ride. Clues left scattered like whispers in the wind. Every page they turn closer to the end. No stone unturned, no mystery safe. Through the chaos they pave the way. Watch them break it down, unveil the lies, under lurid skies where the danger hides. With fire in their veins and distrust in their eyes, Randy and Wendy taking you for a ride. Clues left scattered like whispers in the wind. Every page they turn closer to the end. No stone unturned, no mystery safe. Through the chaos they pave the way. Watch them break it down, unveil the lies, under lurid skies where the danger hides. With fire in their veins and mistrust in their eyes, Randy and Wendy taking you for a ride. Late nights burn bright under the moon. Answers buried deep, they'll find them soon. Guts and glory on a darkened stage. Randy and Wendy script the final page.
Good song. Love that song.
Love that song. Hey, Steadiest, Tennessee Road, Pammy B. So good to see you. Florida Great, Bill Jones. I'm nobody.
That's not how he says it, though, Randy.
I know. I can't do it.
He says it so creepy. I'm nobody. Nobody. Then he goes, nobody. Yes, you are. You're somebody. You're scary.
Oh, all right.
How
Let's
are you
see.
guys? We haven't seen you guys in a long time. Feels like it's been a
I
million
know.
years.
It has been. I tried to go live yesterday going to see Baby O because we hadn't been live. And I just wanted to
Yes.
check in with everybody and say we
People
are
start questioning-
alive.
Yes, people start questioning our life. Like, are we alive? I don't know
Mhm.
why everybody's first thought is that I'm going to drop dead. If you haven't, that's fair, actually. Never mind.
Yeah, I've done that. I thought you were dead. Yeah.
Well, and then you go scaring everybody else, apparently.
Yeah.
Start getting the, are you still with us emails? Yes, start getting the, did you die?
Like you got one more day before I call a wellness check. Spring
right.
cleaning. Ain't that beautiful? The weather is great. Oh,
Yeah, it's 80 degrees here. I almost turned my air conditioning on. I'm
I
so
might
mad
would.
about it.
I would probably have to if it was 80 now.
Yeah, it was 80. I was like, that's not okay. I'm not okay with 80. You need to cool it down a little bit. I'm not ready for 80 degree weather. I'm just not.
See, we're so opposite. I'm so ready to go swimming and also known as just, floating around in water.
Swimming. By swimming, I mean resting in a canoe. Wow.
Yeah.
Someone rows me down the lake.
Bro, Jim, snap, snap. That was me smacking him with the paddle, by the way. Bless his heart.
Hugh cracked me up the other day. What did Jim say that the reason that we don't, what did he tell you? He told you that we needed to learn the
lingo.
The lingo. That's it. That's why we don't know what we're doing. That's why, we haven't made it big yet in true crime, is because we just don't know the lingo. So
he didn't say that's not why we haven't made it big yet. He said I feel like y'all are on the right path. You need to learn the lingo. And I'm like, word.
Word. Something tells me it's going to be more than lingo. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's right.
Lingo does not a lawyer make. But if you understand what they're saying, you
It does
probably
help,
have.
though.
Yeah, it does help.
It does a lawyer help. I will say it does help to understand some of these words. I definitely have been known to Google things mid sentence just to make sure I understand what they're saying. I have done that.
I'm Pammy B. I'm excited about. I saw this thing. It's I don't know a Facebook short. It could be a TikTok, but I saw it on Facebook where you take two flower pots and one's big and one's smaller, and you plant your flowers and you make they sell solar powered fountains, and you just set that little fountain up in the water and it makes a little fountain. Oh, can't wait
Yes.
to make it. Can't wait.
I have seen that on the TikTok as well. Yes.
Have you? I looked up the fountains. Y'all will be good to know they're not expensive at
No,
all.
and they're solar powered, so you can
Mhm.
just it's really pretty and it sounds really pretty. Like you hear the little sound, the little tinkly noise
I love that sound.
out in the
Everybody
yard.
hated when I had the fish tank, but I slept so well to that fish tank.
Oh yeah, no, I had a pond in my backyard growing up too, and we loved it. It was a pond. It had a little waterfall. It was one of those little man-made whatevers. It was
Yeah.
nice, actually. I've never seen a house with anything else like that, but yeah, it had a little pond in it, and we would swim in it all summer, of course. But normally, though, I remember my mom would just turn it on and open up the back door, close the
Oh, I
screen,
would love
and
that.
listen to it. Yeah, it's beautiful,
I
very relaxing.
I've had it. Hey, Nanya. But well, we just started, so maybe I need to send some out. Um, let's see. Hold on.
Send somewhat out. All right.
Links, people, because it.
Oh yeah, we should normally put in Discord and stuff. We didn't do any of that. Sorry.
Oh, because we are. Well,
Because Randy's excited, and frankly, she's panicking, y'all. And you know how great her decisions are when she does that.
excellent decisions when.
Excellent decisions always begin with, "Well, I panicked."
Yeah, I said so. I booked an Airbnb. What?
I know.
What? What?
Like we don't even have the case yet. My gosh. Not a
How do
single
you
person
even know
knows
about
that we're going
this?
to cover this case. Nobody's even interested in it yet. And yet here goes Randy off to Iowa. So
No.
we lost Randall. She's going to Iowa, guys. So y'all better get excited about this case because we're covering it.
Get really excited because while it's confusing because there's not a lot of coverage, there's about to be a lot of coverage. And
On our channel, apparently.
yeah, basically from us.
Yeah, we're going to cover it.
I was saying haste makes waste. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we don't have none of that here.
Poor Jim. He come home for lunch and he's like, because I'm looking at this other trial that I think should absolutely be on court TV, but they're obviously, I don't think they're going to do it. And
They're not taking recommendations from us anymore. Rude.
Rude. But if I'll tell you this, if I get to Iowa where there's 10 feet of snow on each side of the road, and I find out they're also in Florida, things are going to go down. You hear me, Lance? It's going down.
Well, have you even checked the weather? Is it supposed to be snow?
No, I checked the weather in Iowa, and it's actually not even that cold, but it takes a long time for the snow to melt because there's so much snow in Iowa.
Right, because it's Iowa. Yeah.
And if it starts snowing again, well, poor
That's
Jim. He's going to come get me.
He's going to have to come get you. That's right. I don't want to hear any complaining about it either.
Mm-mm. But he came home from lunch, and I'm like, here's one in Iowa. And then I called him and said, I'm going to Iowa. He said, well, you'll have to leave tonight. I'm like, that's not what Google says. Google says you good.
How long are you going to drive?
Of course I'm driving.
Oh, God, girl. How long is it supposed to take you to drive there?
10 hours.
Oh, my goodness, Randall.
That's how long it takes to drive to Florida.
I know. We got to get you we got to get you on a plane.
I like driving. I don't mind it. I really don't. I'm
I-
dying to drive to, but I don't want to die for. I want to go to I know you know this already, the Quarry Richlands, the Utah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
and I don't mind all that driving. I don't. But
Yeah, I know. You like driving. I know.
it says literally like the most people die on that stretch of highway because of other people speeding. And
Yeah.
mm-mm,
Yeah, that's the problem on roads like that, because people who drive them all the time don't think that, they think that they're being safe.
mhm.
And then sadly, that's not always the case. So
No. So I
we
am,
want you to be careful.
yeah, I'm a bit afraid. So yeah,
Yeah.
that scared me. If I hadn't read that, I probably would have actually tried it. But
Yeah.
Randy being prepared. I am prepared. Like, I'm not prepared. I'm a little bit prepared.
She's getting
mean,
prepared, y'all.
yeah. I only booked the room for a week because I'm hoping it'll be over in a week. And look, I'm seriously, I'm tired of paying for stuff that I'm not using.
Yeah.
Um, so,
Did that happen last time?
mm-hmm.
What did
Yeah.
you pay for that you didn't use?
Hey, Holden, my camper, I left way early. Because remember, they were
Oh,
like, this is going to be 2 to 4 weeks.
yes, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And I paid for 2 weeks, and I left several days early. So it's just money shot up a horse's butt. It's what it is.
Well, that sucks because that's not your fault.
No,
know?
it's not. But I always feel,
Yeah,
I mean, I'm like,
that
and
happens.
it's and it's not like it was like a vacation place where I could say, Jim, you want to, come
Yeah.
over and
Yeah.
you'll
But
have to crawl.
She wasn't in the door 10 minutes before Jim was like, "So, when you going out again?" I think Jim enjoys it. I think Jim likes having a little bit of a break.
From me. I don't blame him.
Having a break from not just you. The every man loves their break from their wife. If they don't, they're lying. They love it.
Nanya.
Nobody has to watch them. They can leave their dirty socks out if they want. They can do, nobody telling them to pick up anything.
Yeah, and nobody's saying, "Why did you leave that chip back there? Why?
Right. Why? Absolutely. He can be a slob if he wants to be. I don't know. I don't know what he does in his free time. But I'm just saying.
Actually, just he works and goes to sleep, but it's still, I think he does get a little lonely without me. But I also
think he misses you a lot. I do think that. I know he does.
Yeah.
Because he, of course. But I do think he's enjoying it a little bit. Maybe more
he
than
does try to send me on a lot of trips, y'all.
Yeah.
Now
he's trying to kick Randy out the house.
Like, you would think when somebody says you're going to Iowa, I'm going to Iowa, and a man would come back and say, "No, you're not." Jim's like, "You better leave tonight. I think it's pretty far."
You need to leave right now.
But see, when me and him went to Iowa, we went like all the way to the other end. So it took forever to drive.
Yeah.
And then that's what he was thinking of when we went. And he
Yeah.
wanted to move us there.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Believe it or not, there's huge sawmills in Iowa. You wouldn't think. But
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is anybody else in the chat watching the corn rake murder?
Thank God, Holden.
That's happening in Iowa too.
Mm-hmm.
The corn rake murder retrial thing that's happening right now. It's not a retrial. It's just he's in front of the court. He's in front of the judge asking for his his sentence or whatever. His what was it? Verdict? I don't know why I can't English.
I thought he was asking for a new trial.
He's asking for it to be thrown out. The judgment to be thrown out, I guess. And I don't know if it's a new trial or not, but is anyone else watching it? because I am all the way hooked on that. I remember watching that case when it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Conviction. Oh my God, Steadiest. Mwah! Thank you. Conviction. Just
So it
where did
will
we
lead
go?
to a new we maybe go back to Iowa if he gets a brand new trial. But
Right.
if I
That's
have
what
to
I'm
sit
wondering.
and hear how the angle of this and the angle of that is how that they possibly
Oh,
could have fell
girl.
on the rake and blah blah
It,
blah blah blah.
it is tedious. It is very hard to listen and try to stay awake. I think this poor judge has fallen asleep at least twice. And then she perks right up when he says objection, and the judge is you can almost hear the judge go, "Oh shit, what was this? What was the question?" She
Yeah.
can barely, she can barely
What?
keep her eyes open either. Like it's so tedious. And they got so many experts, and y'all know how I feel about experts. I can't stand expert opinions because I feel like they're, just there to say whatever they're told to say. But so many of these experts have come in and basically said, it's absolutely impossible for her to have gone down that way. She fell on it. Here's the bio mechanical engineering data that supports my conclusion. Incredible, just amazing, terrifyingly scary, accurate, smart uh witnesses that they brought in to testify for this guy. And I don't know what the judge is going to do with it. I don't know if she's going to throw out his thing or not. Is anyone
It'd
else watching it? Did
be
anyone else
interesting to find out. And I think it was a good trial because I remember thinking he was guilty as crap, you know?
I
So
did too, but then I was talking to somebody else about it this week, and uh she said I never thought he was guilty to begin with, and I was like, really? I thought he was guilty as sin.
there was somebody else that was I was talking to that didn't they never thought he was they were apprehensive about him being guilty, I'll say.
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah. No, I thought he was guilty, but of course, I believed the experts, and the expert in that trial was like, absolutely, she did not fall on this thing, two times and get up, remove it from her own back, and then fall on it again. Like that's impossible. But
Jennifer.
now we have all these people, several of these experts came in and basically said not only is it uh not probable, it's not possible. She fell, period. I was like, damn. So now I don't know what the hell to think.
That trial has a Sally too. Yes, every trial has a Sally. I need to call Sally, but I haven't, y'all. I have not got in touch with Sally or my other friend I made. But to in my I wasn't feeling well.
Yeah. You don't have to call Sally. It's okay to let her go.
Well, I don't want to let her go. I want to know what's going on with Megan. Like,
Oh.
has anybody slapped that bow off her head yet? What's happening? So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and share the only video that I can find about this case.
See, this is what I'm worried about, y'all. We can't find anything to even show you guys to get you excited about this case.
But
So
it's
we're gonna do the
it's
best
going
we
to be a
can.
good one because for some reason this jabroni's pleading innocent.
A lot of them do.
Yeah.
We love it when they do that. Usually. Sometimes we don't love it. Hey, Emerald Girl.
Hey, Emma girl.
Are you playing something?
Don't do that. Don't. Huh?
Are you playing
Is it
something?
not playing?
There's nothing playing. I'm
Yeah.
just
Is it
staring
not
at
playing?
not at all. No. I'm staring at a Facebook page.
Son of a.
I wonder how long I would have.
A detective
I
testified that
wondered why you
Behal
was talking
There
first
we go.
through the
I can hear
video.
that. I can hear that now.
Sorry, y'all.
Trying again.
Iowa, where next week our newest live trial is going to be beginning. We are calling this one the Visions of Violence Murder Trial. The defendant is Christopher Behal, and he's accused of murder and the death of his girlfriend. Her name is Taylor McGee Escontrias. So here in studio with more on this case is Court TV crime and justice correspondent Matt Johnson. Matt, thank you so much for joining us with this case. It's going to be our next big trial that we're watching. It's going to be taking place out of Iowa. So why don't you catch us up on this case?
Yeah, this was a brutal crime that happened in a very small town there in Scott County, Iowa. Christopher Behal is accused of planning and brutally killing his girlfriend before fleeing the scene. Take a listen.
in the wee hours of March 14th, 2024 in Park View, Iowa.
I don't know what's doing that.
Christopher Behal crashes his Chevy Impala into a light pole. Police find him injured and drunk. Inside the car is a bloody knife and a lot of blood, according to WHBF News. They report at the hospital that Behal asked the police for a welfare check on his girlfriend, Taylor McGee Escontrias, saying that he's having, quote, visions of violence. Police go to the home the couple shared and find Taylor's body, along with a bloody bat and screwdriver, and an empty vodka bottle. A detective testified that Behal first said that Taylor came at him with a knife, and he defended himself with a bat, later changing his story to say that he attacked her with a bat and then stabbed her in the neck to, quote, put her out of her misery. The detective said that Escontrias was stabbed 31 times. Behal, who has prior domestic violence arrests, is facing numerous charges, including first-degree murder. He faces life without parole if convicted.
So jury selection begins on Monday for this next live trial here on Court TV. We could see opening statements, Kelly, as early as Monday afternoon, more likely Tuesday.
Okay. Now, Matt, what about the charges that he's facing?
Several charges in this case. First-degree murder is the top charge that he's facing. 8 counts total, though, including first-degree murder, which prosecutors will have to prove Behal was deliberate and acted with malice and premeditation. Also facing charges of assault, armed with intent, domestic violence, several charges on that, DWI, and driving while suspended license. Behal faces life behind bars if convicted. Again, he has pleaded not guilty.
Matt, I was looking at this area. I believe this isn't too far from where I grew up, the Quad Cities area, but this is in Iowa, so not too far from where I grew up in Illinois. So I think, what do you know about the community?
Exactly, along the Mississippi, the Quad City area. This happened in a small town of 6,000 people in Scott County, again located in the Quad Cities. He was arrested just 10 minutes from where his girlfriend was murdered in their shared apartment. Prosecutors say that he attacked his girlfriend in their apartment, drove towards the airport, which is interesting, and crashed into a light pole. He was covered in blood, according to first responders, where he allegedly made the statements that someone needed to check on his girlfriend because he was having, quote, visions of violence. Police later found several deadly weapons in the shared apartment, including
I
a
think they
bloody
call that memories.
screwdriver covered in blood.
Not
This is
visions,
all
sir.
key evidence in this
When you're
small
having-
town that has waited nearly a year for this to happen. And that's what is going to be also
When you're having
difficult to get
visions, when you're having visions of things that you've actually done, those are called memories.
I'm leaving Monday or Tuesday, Nanya. Hey, Alan. I think this will be a good one. And it's not a child, thank goodness.
Yeah, I need a break from children.
Yeah, me too. So,
Is that it? Was that it for that one?
yeah, that's it.
Oh my
That is
God.
the only
That's
video.
all we
Like
know?
it's like he never had a. I'll look again. I'll look on.
There's no interrogation. There's nothing.
No,
All right.
I,
Well,
I
thanks for
will
coming, everybody. We'll see you guys on Monday.
donate if you can. I like how my voice shook. If you can. I'm looking now, but I'll and maybe because all of his stuff happened while he was in the hospital, but I don't
all of what stuff?
like I don't know him saying visions of what was it? Vision. Why can I not remember that? Visions of
I don't know. Visions of I don't know. I can't remember what he said. Play it again.
okay. Visions of
Was it violence and demons?
violence. Violence.
Visions of violence. Yeah, the violence you just committed, brother.
You did have some Oh, I guess I should hit play. Hi, Matt.
Hey, Shamat. Yeah, it's called Memories. Exactly, Steadius. Yeah, I don't know. Is it what's the time zone for Iowa?
I don't know.
Alexa, what's the time zone for Iowa? Central Daylight.
Oh, is it Central?
Yes.
And then on March
So right
9th,
now it's 3:24 p.m. in Iowa.
same here.
Okay.
Let me check.
So you're not gonna
'cause I'm
you're
in-
gonna be fine as far as all of that, and I'm just trying to think. So that means that I'm still gonna have to
You'll
get up.
still
and
be
get my
2
stuff
hours.
off. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll still just be 2 hours. And then, but on March 9th, we spring forward.
Yeah. Is it March 9th?
And yeah, that's my nanny's birthday. So I remember.
Is it the same day every month, every year?
No. No, they seem to. I think they shortened the time.
Yeah, it's usually I thought around the 20th.
I'm pretty sure it was. Let me look.
They might have changed the date, like you said. But I thought it was usually like the first, or it was like the day after spring starts. I don't know. Obviously,
When do
I
we
don't know.
spring forward? Sunday, March 9th, 2025. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just wonder why that when it. I think it used to be.
I guess they're sick of it getting dark at 4 o'clock.
So they can just change it to another.
Like,
Didn't it used to be around the 20th? Didn't it used to be, or is that in fall?
No, I think it definitely was later in March because, like you said, spring is usually, I think, the 20th. Because my
Yes.
birthday is March 22nd, and I'm pretty sure that spring is usually like 2 days before my birthday.
Yeah.
So the buttercups are coming up. It's
The daffodils.
mm-hmm.
Those are my absolute favorite flower.
They're Jim's favorite.
I love them so much. And at my old house, we used to have a little patch of them that grew every year. And it was my favorite thing. I loved them so much.
We were looking at
I
them.
need to get some because they just grow every year. We didn't have to do anything to them. They just.
Oh yeah, and then the wind will blow and they'll scatter through your yard. Yesterday I was showing Baby O. I said, "You see this?" Because there was some buttercups there, and
Call them buttercups. That's so cute.
yeah, we call them buttercups.
That's
And
adorable.
but there was some wild onions, and I said, "You see that?" I said, "That's an onion." And oh boy, he started pointing at everything and doing his finger up and down, pointing. He said, "That's an onion." He was telling his mama, "Mama, that's an onion."
Oh, little Dolly.
And then he tried to smell it. He's so perfect. I swear.
He is perfect.
You mean to tell me I was playing that video again and I didn't share it?
Yeah,
Is
no,
that
I
what
didn't see
happened?
it. Yeah, I didn't see it. I've been waiting for you to pull it up. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were playing it again. Sorry.
Uh,
Iowa, where next week our newest live
oh my
trial is
gosh.
going to be beginning. We are calling this one the Visions of Violence murder trial. The defendant is Christopher Behal, and he's accused of murder and the death of his girlfriend. Her name is Taylor McGee Escontrias. So here in studio with more on this case is Court TV crime and justice correspondent Matt Johnson. Matt, thank you so much for joining us with this case. It's going to be our next big trial that we're watching. It's going to be taking place out of Iowa. So why don't you catch us up on this case?
Yeah, this was a brutal crime that happened in a very small town there in Scott County, Iowa. Christopher Behal is accused of planning and brutally killing his girlfriend before fleeing the scene. Take a listen.
In the wee hours of March 14, 2024, in Park View, Iowa, Christopher Behal crashes his Chevy Impala into a light pole. Police find him injured and drunk. Inside the car is a bloody knife and a lot of blood, according to WHBF News. They report at the hospital that Behal asked the police for a welfare check on his girlfriend, Taylor McGee Escontrias, saying that he's having, quote, visions of violence. Police go to the home the couple shared and find Taylor's body, along with a bloody bat and screwdriver and an empty vodka bottle. A detective testified that Behal first said that Taylor came at him with a knife, and he defended himself with a bat, later changing his story to say that he attacked her with a bat and then stabbed her in the neck to, quote, put her out of her misery. The
Damn.
detective said that Escontrias was stabbed
Which that's not
31
even true.
times. Behal, who has prior domestic violence arrests, is facing numerous charges, including first-degree murder. He faces life without parole if convicted.
So jury selection begins on Monday for this next live trial here on Court TV. We could see opening statements, Kelly, as early as Monday afternoon, more likely Tuesday.
Okay. Now, Matt, what about
How
the
do
charges
they?
that he's facing?
Several charges in this case.
I don't
First
see
degree
how they would pick a jury in one day.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because it's it's not like I didn't know that first Sunday in March. I had no idea that it's the first Sunday in March and the first Sunday in November that we
I
changed
always
time.
thought it was Scott. Obviously, I've never paid attention because I've always thought that it was toward the end of the month. That's hilarious. Clearly, I've never paid attention all these years.
Me either. Let's see if it says anything about why he's pleading not guilty. Wait, here's a video.
Okay.
Maybe there's a video. That one.
Yeah, put her out of her misery. What a guy. What's happening?
Can you hear it?
Nope.
You can't hear it?
Nope.
You didn't hear any of that?
No. Did anybody else hear it?
Hold on, I'll find it. Is it Sharon? Is
I
it?
saw
Oh, I
the
think my computer.
yeah,
Your
I saw
browser
it.
has lost connection. Oh,
Oh dear.
hold on. That's all right. It's okay. It's okay.
Did your internet go out?
I am. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear
Can you
me?
hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. All right. Let's see what it said on StreamYard. It lost connection.
Yeah.
So I'll see what. Okay. All right. We saw that one.
Hey, Life Rewinded. Good to see you, Dolly.
Hey. See if there is a. Okay. This one doesn't have a video. Maybe it does over here. Can y'all see that?
I can, but I can't hear anything yet.
It's not playing anything yet.
Okay.
The Mount Joy Airport. That was
I can hear that.
Found dead in Parkview yesterday after police say she was murdered. She's Escontrius McKee. Christopher Behal made his first court appearance Friday on first-degree murder. Scott County deputies got onto the case when responding to a car crash involving Behar near the Mount Joy Airport. That was yesterday. Court records indicate McKee and Behar were in a relationship. Behal was denied bail and assigned a public defender. He also faces a charge of domestic abuse, DUI, and going armed with intent.
Ooh.
I want to know how he pleaded
consultation at Botox Cosmetic.
not guilty.
A lot of them do.
What, he admitted it. And then to say
Well,
that he stabbed her
Did
in
he,
the
did he
throat.
admit it, or did he say that he wanted a welfare check on her?
No, he admitted it. He said that she was at first he said she was attacking him and he protected himself with a bat.
Oh,
Then
so
he
that's why.
said
So he's pleading self-defense?
no, because then he changed it and said that no, he attacked her, was hitting her with a bat, and then that's when he stabbed her in the throat and the neck to put her out of her misery. But that doesn't account for the other 30-something times, you know.
Right.
So
I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
yeah, I do wish there was more.
One of the many questions we hope get answered with your trip to Iowa. Crazy girl.
And it is. It's crazy that.
Well, I hope he gets up and testifies
All right, let's
because
see.
I always love it when they put on a good show. Especially when they think that they're killing it, like that wackadoo we just watched.
Can y'all hear that?
Not yet.
Can y'all hear that at all?
Nope. That wackadoo with the rose petals. That guy who thought he was doing the world a service.
Man, you ought to see his after booking picture. All right, is this sharing now?
Yeah, it's sharing, but I don't hear anything.
I'm not playing anything yet.
Okay.
I was just saying if it would share.
Yeah,
It says I keep losing audio.
With breaking news out of
There it is.
Did you hear that? Okay.
where traffic stop turned into a murder investigation. Scott County deputies responded to a traffic crash near the entrance to the Mount Joy Airport today. The sheriff's office says a dead female was discovered in Parkview during their investigation. Now, the driver of the car, Christopher Behal, was taken to the hospital and then booked into the Scott County Jail, charged with murder. The victim's name is being withheld pending family notification.
Oh, that was when it first happened.
Wow.
Yeah.
But they gave out his name? They gave out
They-
his name, and then like the family's not going to hear that name and completely shit themselves.
Right, and said, "That's my daughter's boyfriend." Hey, Harley girl.
Exactly. Like, hello.
Thanks,
You
Life
give out-
Rewounded. I
give
love me
out
some
his
TikTok.
name, but yeah, don't give out any. That was crazy. Like, I can't even imagine. Like, that the family could hear that and be like, "Oh my god."
And I
He was
searched
just in
his
my house last night.
his name, and his criminal record popped up. I don't know if I could find it again, but he
Oh.
had several domestic violence.
That's what they said, that he's got some domestics.
Yeah. So has preliminary hearing. Let's see if it tells about that. Beautiful
I think
girl.
you're right, Tammy B. They think they're going to get some kind of technicality or something.
Let's see. Bat, knife. Well, they said he had a bat, a knife, and a screwdriver. It went off screen. A bat, a knife, and a screwdriver.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
And empty bottle of vodka.
Fuck, AI.
I don't. Yeah, this one is. I'm sorry that there's not more online about it, but it's going to be interesting, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I'm going to be all the way in Iowa, so y'all have to watch.
Yeah, you have to. Randy's going to be there. Yeah, if you're not interested, get interested, because
There's nothing
Keep going,
interesting
y'all.
or fun about Iowa except that I'm going to be there.
no offense to any of our Iowa listeners.
I might get some corn. That's it.
That's so sad that that's all I know about Iowa. That's it. That's all the things I know. Corn.
Me too. And I forgot about that. I knew that, but a while
You
ago I
forgot
told
their
Wendy,
name?
I'm like, what? Yeah, what I say? I was going to get some potatoes, that's Idaho.
Yeah, that's not Iowa.
Dadgummit, it won't let me. Yeah, there's just man pleads not guilty. Okay, wait, here is this video cannot be played online.
Oh,
Why
for goodness
for?
sake. Yeah, why for? What's the problem?
Yeah.
Can you watch it, download it, and play it?
I think I got it, but I think we've seen him.
Oh.
I think we've watched this. Man accused of murder pleads not guilty.
Does it have him pleading?
No.
Like,
None of this. That's why, I called the courthouse. I'm like, hey.
I know, y'all. Randy called the courthouse, you guys. Randy's getting brave out here.
I called Florida too, the courthouse, and their local news station.
She did. Look how brave Randy's getting. So proud of her.
Yeah. They don't know me. I'm waiting on an email now back. Oh, let me see. I may have gotten one. I hope. Quit trying to entice me, Instacart.
Get thee behind me, Instacart.
Okay, so my Airbnb is confirmed. That's good. Now I just need my other thing.
So she's going.
Yeah. Call the New York courthouse, lol. I should. I will. I mean, I don't know how much information they can give, but y'all just tell me what you want me to ask. I have to say that Jim would put his foot down on me going to New York, though. I will say that. without him. He wants to go to New York with me.
Yeah, New York is awesome. And that's definitely a place you want to go with somebody.
And he's dying to see the Eminem. Hey, Smart.
I loved New York, man. When we went, we had such a good time. I loved it so much. I took my mom. It was part of my son. Were we friends when I did that?
No, I don't think
We
so.
weren't, huh?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't know if I even knew anybody from here.
Good idea, Samara.
But Jake, my son was asked to play for. Oh God, I don't even remember now. He you know how he plays guitar. Well,
Yes.
his choir was chosen, like it was actually a big deal, was chosen to go play at this school in New York. And so they made a whole trip out of it. And my mom was born in New York. And she hadn't been there in years, since she was a kid. So I brought my mom. And we went to see like her old house that she grew up in, her old church that she used to go to, her little Catholic school that she used to go to. We did all the touristy things. We saw 2 shows on Broadway. It was amazing. Hung out in Times Square, saw the World Trade Center Memorial, saw Empire State Building, everything. We stayed in Manhattan. It was incredible. Absolutely one of the best trips of my whole life.
I love that.
Awesome. Yeah, awesome. So if you get a chance to go, you should definitely go.
The Villa, what is it? I can't even pronounce that. Villisca Axe Murder House. I would love to go to an Axe Murder House.
No, I don't want to do that.
I do.
Axe Murder House. No, I don't want to do that.
I will totally go to the Axe Murder House.
So maybe you and I don't need to be going to New York together, because I'm like, let's go see the World Trade Center, and Randy's all, no, let's go to the Axe Murder House.
That is me. Let's go to the cemetery. And then I don't film it because people are like, you're violating their space. And I'm like, okay. Do y'all get on Lamont like that? No, but okay.
All of a sudden, everybody has standards.
Right. Villisca Murder House. I'll go with you. I'm so paranoid. Okay. Famous 8 people were killed in 1912 with an axe.
Yeah, no, why would I go see that? I'm going to go see that.
Because their souls may be stuck.
Exactly. Why do you want to You know that who they're going to pick? Someone just like you.
That's true. That is true.
That's exactly what happens. Let's see you explain to Jim how you come with souls.
Will Iska. Vil. I don't know why I'm saying Will. Vil Iska. Emphasis.
I don't even know what that means. What are you trying to say? Are you saying English words?
Villisca.
What
that's where the murder house is. Villisca.
Is that the name of the city?
I think that was their last name. Villisca.
Oh, gotcha. Like, look, you're already possessed. You're saying words. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And I got it. Boom. And knitting, sadly, I'm not going to the corn rake trial. It's simply because it's not a trial yet. I'm pretty sure y'all would hear me snoring over whether or not she fell on the rake, which I don't think that she did.
It is really bad.
But
it scares me. I'm not gonna lie. It's totally scaring me, because what if he gets a new trial for this? What if he gets out? Although, here's the thing. I don't want an innocent man to be in jail, I understand that, there's a whole pride and ego thing, and they don't want to be wrong, because he's been in there for over a year now. So, I don't want an innocent man sitting in jail, but at the same time, I don't know. I didn't understand how she could have possibly fallen on that. Got up, taken it out of her back, and then fell on it again. Like, of all the bad luck.
Right.
That's some bad luck right there, man. You move and wreck this thing out your back, and then you fall on it again? That's just horrible.
I mean, I could do it, but it takes a special kind. That dude killed his mom. I agree, Knitting. I agree. And I read about
Look.
one. I came in last night. Jim's gonna get sick of me, and I was like, there's about to be one in Maine as well, and so
One what?
a trial.
Oh.
Man chopped up his wife.
Oh my
Man, why can't they just get broken up with and move on?
Right?
You don't have to kill us.
You don't have to kill us. It's all right. We'll leave you alone.
Yeah, there's more fish in the sea, buddy. Go fishing.
Yeah, go get one. You seem like a lovely fellow. I'm sure you'd have no problem finding a wife.
Yeah, I won't even run my mouth.
Right. I'll stay quiet. But
Yeah,
you know,
I'm
if you kill
I'm-
me, I bet that gets around.
right. Then you're single forever.
Right. Unless you meet a nice, lovely lady in prison, which sadly seems to happen. So
Right. And you apparently get a lot of money on your books. A lot of money. If you, which I do not see. What is the tattoo guy's name?
Wade Wilson. Is that who
Yes.
you're talking about?
Thousands of dollars on his books.
I don't understand anything about that man. I don't know anything about that case. He looks terrifying as fuck to me. But apparently, I guess the chicks dig him. Right? The
Yes.
girls like him.
Uh-huh. And I heard from a friend who watches his stuff. That's so sad, Nitty. That they had phone sex.
Yeah.
And it's on the phone calls where, she's like, "Tell me you're gonna kill me." He's like, "I'm gonna kill you."
Oh, lovely. That's fun. That's
Like,
enjoyable.
that's your fantasy?
No,
That's
people are bored. Okay, you guys, people need to pick up books more. Something. People are bored. That is
Man,
ridiculous.
it's a better fantasy? Having a farm. Get a cow and some sheep and
There you go. Yes, keep yourself busy. Obviously,
Yeah.
you're bored.
some chickens. Chickens are expensive right now, but you can sell the eggs. The
Yeah,
win-win.
You make a killing on them eggs.
You really can.
Yeah.
There's a lid for every pot. Yeah.
Sounds like she needs to be right next to him.
Or
Pointing cells.
and then she's like, "I just don't want you talking to other women." Well, don't get on YouTube, man, because you know what? He
I'm
talks to women, men. It doesn't matter to him. You got the money. He's got the time. He's got nothing but time.
he got nothing better to do. What else is he gonna do with his day?
Yeah, nice foreplay.
He's only got 10. I only get a 15-minute call, so make it quick, lady.
Oh wow,
Sounds so
Samara.
romantic.
Yeah, I just love it.
Who could turn that down?
I'd be 3. Right.
Wow.
I love to be threatened.
Jesus.
You know how to get me? I'm gonna take you out to eat. I'm gonna feed you.
Yes, give me food. It'll keep me forever, I promise.
I invented a donut that you can eat all you want. You won't gain a pound.
There you go. Damn.
You had me at donut, buddy. I have not reached out. I was waiting to see if I got an email from her first.
Who are you talking about?
A woman named Reese.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
There's a roast for every freezer. There's a lid for every garbage can. And and I said that in Florida and everybody just died laughing. We say that in the South all the time. I thought. They had never heard it.
They've never heard of that before.
Mm-mm. And the other day I was watching Leslie Jordan, and he said it. And I was like, there it is. He said it. It's because he's from Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Ah.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Speaking of rest in peace, can we talk about Gene Hackman?
We can. Because I just read that his daughters are walking around happy. They are trying to plot against his kids, I think.
Why? What do you mean his daughters are walking around happy?
On Facebook, it said that his 2 daughters walking around looking like they're having the time of their life day after their father's body was found.
Are they not allowed to smile?
There's a butt for every toilet. No, they're not allowed to smile or have a good time because they're going to get set up like they did it. It had to be a carbon monoxide because
It
who's
had
going
to
to
be.
kill their
I
dog?
think that's what most people are saying. But we talked about this. Don't you think though that is the best way to go? You're
Yes.
hugging your wife, your husband, and your dog. All three of you go together. Nobody's left behind. You don't even know. You just fall asleep, wake up in heaven. It's
Yep.
beautiful. It's a beautiful
Wake up holding
story,
hands at the pearly gates. I love
right?
it.
I think if that happened to my parents, yes, of course I would be sad, but at the same time, I'd be like, you know what? That's all right. I'll see you. I'll see you when I get there. And I'm
Yeah.
glad that nobody suffered. Nobody suffered. Nobody, was left behind to have to bury anybody or live the rest of their life alone. And they got
No
to take the
fear.
dog. How awesome is that?
What about the pills? See, look, I've only read one thing about there being pills strewn everywhere, but I don't know if that's not just a rumor.
I haven't heard anything about pills. They're saying there's pills out now.
Yeah, there was pills supposed to be all over the place. I think is what I read. No, there's a butt for every toilet knitting. I saw it. It's great.
But I mean, did they drug the dog too then?
Right.
That doesn't even make sense. So was it like a murder suicide? That's the only other thing I think it could be. Would be like, like a murder suicide.
Right. I thought about that at first. Was it a murder suicide?
I mean, because what else could it be?
But you wouldn't kill the dog, and there would be like people would say murders. There would be news about it. I think.
Yeah, they were saying that there's nothing. I mean, yes, it's a little odd, but they weren't saying that they. I don't know. At least from what I heard, it didn't seem like anybody was thinking there was foul play.
Oh my!
Are
Thank you.
are is that not true? Are other people thinking there's foul play?
No. They said it's suspicious. I don't know
Yes,
if
they
they.
said it was suspicious. I did hear that. But suspicious, in that, because people don't usually die together like that.
A 95-year-old having a suicide pact. Well, surely he wouldn't do that. Surely he would not do that. Live 95 years and then kill yourself? No.
I mean, was he sick? Was he dying?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. We didn't talk on a regular basis.
Oh, well, damn. He didn't answer your DM when you asked him.
I'm scared. I was a little afraid of him, to be honest, because the characters he played.
Yeah, he plays some scary guys for sure.
Thank you for the PayPal. I won't say the name because I don't have your username on here. It says Iowa. Go see the Axe Murder House 2. It's still unsolved. Really? Well, and it happened in 1912, so I think I'm pretty safe from whoever did it. The dog was put into the closet?
Wait a minute. They put the dog in the closet? That's where they found the dog?
You are totally ruining the picture I had in my head of the dog
Hey,
laying at the foot of
now
the
I'm
bed.
sad that we even talked about this. I had a whole beautiful delirium picture in my head about this beautiful couple going to heaven together, and you're ruining it.
Yes. In our mind, and we made this yesterday, they were holding each other in the bed, and the dog was laying on the foot of the bed, and their souls came up out of their body and went straight into heaven together.
They drifted off peacefully to the Lord.
Yeah.
That's exactly how that went down. Now you're all telling me crazy things. You're ruining it.
Okay, Nitty. Give me a link.
Y'all better be right.
That's so sad.
I know, that's terrible.
I'm telling y'all right now, if I get to live to be 95 and somebody murders my ass, y'all better get revenge for me.
We got your back, girl.
Thank you.
We'll take care of it.
Like, that's some bullshit. That's what that is.
95 fucking years and then you take me out. That's just rude.
I can't even fight back at that point.
You can do whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
No need for this.
Uh-oh. Phone notification. Oh, I got a call from Iowa.
Oh.
I got to call him back. Hold on.
Okay. It's probably the lady. I hope this is a good trial. Randy's really excited about it. I always get nervous when Randy calls me and she goes, "Okay, so I panicked." I never know what to expect from that. Like, what did you do? What did you do, girl? But I think it'll be good. It seems kind of interesting, so hopefully it'll be fun. I mean, fun. Whatever fun is on this kind of a thing. Which trial is she going to? She's going to the Visions of Violence trial. That's what they're calling it. Visions of Violence. It was a guy who crashed into a pole and I guess told the authorities to send a welfare check over to his home because he had visions of basically a terrible violent scene at his home. And turns out the reason that we call those visions memories because he did it. And the trial starts Monday. And Randy's going. So we'll see. And that's honestly all we know. There's barely any coverage, even on like Court TV or even, just a regular website. There's hardly any coverage on this. So we don't really know much more than that, which is, I know, a little ridiculous, but it's all right. We'll fill the blanks in when we get there. I think right now she's on the phone with the Airbnb place. I think. I don't know if she said, but I think that's what she's doing. And supposedly Court TV is going to stream it, because if they don't, then we're really screwed, because I don't have any way to keep up with it. But she said that Court TV is definitely going to stream it. So we'll do the same thing that we do, which is like we'll stream it on my channel, catch up with Randy at lunch and breaks and stuff, and then do recaps on Randy's channel, which should be fun. Hang on a second, guys. I'll be right there. Okay, sorry. I found an old case. I don't know how old. It's not that old, but I guess it's like 3 years old, of Ronnie O'Neill. Do you guys remember that guy? He represented, he's like another Daryl Brooks. He represented himself. He screamed his opening and closing argument, or his opening argument so far I've seen. He screamed it at the jury. He killed his girlfriend and his daughter and tried to kill his son. The son even had to testify. He represented himself. Does that name sound familiar to anybody? Crazy. So I just found that case last night. So I fell all the way down the rabbit hole for that case. Absolutely nuts. Just crazy. Do you guys remember that one? Yeah. Same, Pammy. I told Randy the other day, and she said that she felt the same way. I was like, I think I need a break from people hurting children. I can't, like, I mean, either I get used to it or I get hard to it, and neither of those options sound good to me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to get in a place where I'm hard and it doesn't bother me, and I'm like, seeing and saying things that normally would make me throw up, and having it have no effect on me or whatever, which I understand, when you do this kind of stuff, there is an element to that, where you kind of have to get a little okay with things that you wouldn't normally be okay with. But I can't keep doing children that are getting hurt. I just can't. Just not, one after the other, after the other, after the other. I just can't. I needed a break. And she said that she felt the same. And I think you guys probably are feeling the same as well. Yes, the kid did testify. The kid had to testify. And the dad asked him, did I hurt you on that day? And he said, yeah. And he goes, what did I do to you? He goes, you stabbed me. Brave boy. And one of the coolest parts, I thought, was that the boy ended up being adopted by the officer that saved him. Isn't that a sweet story? I love that. I thought that was really sweet. Yeah, he's all, you stabbed me. It was good. Ronnie O'Neill is the name, is the guy. And he's got,
Sorry.
whoa, that scared me. Are you okay?
I'm great.
What happened? I was just telling them about the Ronnie O'Neill case that I've been watching.
He's such a butthole, but that one clip is funny. What happened?
Yeah.
Meet your newest member of the media.
Nice. Nice. So they're very happy to welcome you, Miss Media Mogul.
Yes.
Well, I love that. Was that the courthouse?
Yes.
Nice. See, we learned our lesson from the last trip.
Yes, we did.
That said, there's a bunch of stuff you have to fill out ahead of time. So Randy remembered that and called them ahead of time. What exactly do I need to do?
Yes.
And so that's it. I love that.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Yeah, I mean, because now I have access to everything that the media has. Of course, he's like, "Are you gonna do you have the equipment to pick up the stream and all that?" Because when you're media, you can stream it.
Well, I'm affiliated with Court TV. It's fine. I'm the bar there. They're okay with it.
I said, well, my partner handles that.
Nice. I guess that would be me. Okay.
She streams from,
Yeah.
her room. So we're good on that end.
It's my office, if you please.
I'm at your office.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
It is knitting. It is. Oh, well, damn it. I told him I was going to be there Tuesday.
And when are you
No,
going to be there?
I'm going to be there Tuesday, but I was going to start driving Tuesday. I may have to start driving Monday.
Well, do you have a place on Monday?
Absolutely do not.
Okay. Well, it's good.
Take pity on me, anybody who wants to hit the PayPal, and let me know if you want a key tag or, a keychain, all that, because Sandy Law has them, and you can get in touch with her about if you want one with your picture on it and stuff too. I got to fix Nightbot so you can actually have her email.
And Nightbot's down there not knowing what the hell to do.
That exactly, knitting. And if someone screws up, I'll get booted. That was the good thing about not. And what else I don't like about sitting in the media room, which I don't know if you have to, is I get more inside information not sitting in the media with the media because
Yeah,
I'll
like
cozy right on up to
sitting
your.
in the actual courtroom is better, right?
Yeah, yes. I will sneak right up to Uncle Brother and become his best friend. Sure will.
Boundaries? Never heard of her. Go ahead.
Nope. That's why I ask people, do you have boundaries? Because I don't.
It's fine. It's fine.
Everything's fine.
They don't care. They're all right. She makes best friends with them. It's not like she stalks them or anything.
No, I don't. I leave them alone. They try to give me, I mean, it's fun.
It is fun. It's
Oh,
awesome.
it's $300 to go in. Oh, I'm not paying to go in. I'll break in. I'm just kidding, Merb.
Break into what?
That murder house.
Oh,
That's all I need. Her calling ahead. And there's somebody who thinks they're media.
because that's
A
jury
lot.
tampering, and that would be wrong, and you could cause a mistrial.
Yeah. Better not look at the jury on this one, huh? I'm media. I can do whatever. No, I can't.
I can do what I want.
Oh. Oh, it's for the whole night to investigate. Oh. 300 for 10 people. If everybody chipped in, that's not too bad. Or you could give that to a poor girl who's just trying to go to Iowa to live her best life.
Who panicked a little today and booked a trip to Iowa.
I did panic. I don't know why I panicked. It's like, but here's why I panicked. It said that this Airbnb, I was lucky because this one's usually not available.
Uh-huh. I think they always say that.
I don't know. Do they?
Probably. I would.
And what I heard, I read that and I heard,
It's saved just for you. Jesus saved it just for you.
I was like, I did think that. I'm like, because I put in where the courthouse was and it's right there on top of it. And I'm like, kismet.
That is kind of nice.
Yeah.
So can you walk to the courthouse?
Yes, I'm going to, yeah.
That's
And now
really
I don't have to walk back and forth to get my phone.
because you can bring
Yeah.
your phone in
Yes.
because you're media.
Yes. And my GoPro.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget your GoPro. But you can't bring your GoPro in.
Yes, I can.
What?
Yes, I can take pictures.
Wow. All courtrooms are so damn different. The last judge wouldn't even let you take notes.
Well, but if it was media, I could have. Media
Damn.
got to set up cameras and take pictures and all that. So we'll have our own personal.
Yeah, you have to spend 10 days in jail. Great fun.
Yeah. I can do interviews as media, though. You're the newborn Betty now.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody
No,
get me a
never.
bullhorn. I'm just kidding.
We're never allowed to turn into. Y'all got to keep us straight, man. Don't let us. I don't think we would, but don't let us turn into anything, please.
No, I could never walk. I know that your child just died, but I think you did it.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you think you could have done differently? He'd be alive today. Go ahead.
Right. Do you feel like you've handled this very well? I feel like it's suspicious. Look, I don't know how well I do at interviews because I freeze up. And you say that I get defensive, obviously, like I did with that last attorney.
The only thing that worries me about you in interviews is, the possible going to jail. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Because
it.
I'm right. They're wrong.
Yeah,
How can you
so
defend this?
That's the only thing that makes me a little nervous for you.
Aw, Shamat. I know. I'm excited.
It's going to be fun.
And I think he really got to. kick out of my honesty. I love you too, Life Rewanted.
Yeah, you think he did?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to pretend to be something I'm not. I'm not going to ever pretend like I know more than anyone else when I don't.
Right.
And
And
I
honestly,
think
I think that technique works way better than some asshole who goes in talking about, I know my rights and
right,
blah, blah, blah. Yeah, then you're instantly hated by everybody.
right.
Nobody wants to hear
What
that shit.
are you? He's like, are you with the news? No, I'm pro se.
Pro se.
And I use my right to mens rea. Okay. And I only know that term from Legally Blonde. And that's the truth.
Wow.
Thank you, Pammy B. Yeah, we just want to have adventures.
It is so much more fun. It's so much more enjoyable. I'm sorry. It is.
It is. When I listen to I still listen to Stick Your Lingo in Your Pipe. Yeah. Smoke that mens rea. I might be saying the word wrong, but you get the drift.
But you know what I'm saying. You know what I
Yeah.
mean. No, I peeked in and listened to somebody that was doing drama, and all I could think of was how ignorant they sound. Like they sound like they're 13 years old on a playground at middle school,
Yeah.
I was cringing. Like, you're a grown person. You sound ridiculous. Is that what I sounded all those years? Because
Oh,
my
we did.
God.
And look, there's times when I was doing drama, you ain't even wrong, Dana Leslie. When I would be saying stuff and think, you sound stupid. Shut up.
Shut up. Yeah, shut up. Stop talking. What an embarrassment.
And
Like,
I'll tell
I'm
you,
not saying I'll never do drama again. I'm sure someone will piss me off at some point down the road, but I have no desire, not even a little bit of one, to fight
no.
with the same yahoos we've been fighting with for 7, 8 years. Don't care.
Richard emailed me the other day, and he, to let me know that him and Joy will come on my panel anytime. And I was like, dude, you're not
For
dragging me
what?
backwards.
I don't even have it in me to fight with him.
No, I don't.
If he came up, I'd be asking him how he's doing. How's everybody doing? Everybody healthy? Everybody good? Like, it'd be the most boring interview ever.
Yeah, I don't. It's I unsubbed a long time ago. Speaking of, have I heard from Kevin? Who's Kevin? That's a no because
Kevin, who's Kevin? Merp's Kevin? That's the only Kevin I know.
I haven't. Why? What happened to Kevin? I would love to hear from Kevin. Thank you so much, Shamat. Press passes, please. Okay, gotcha. I will tell Sandy Law. Merb's Kevin. No, why would I've never heard from Kevin. They say he left.
Really?
Hey, I need somebody right now I need to know.
We're gonna need verification, please, on Kevin. Verification on Kevin, please.
Yes. Kevin, I just want you to know, if you're listening right now, we can be friends.
He used to come in here every once in a while.
Yeah, he did.
Why did he leave her? I mean,
I doubt he did. I hope he's not sick.
yeah, I hope he's not sick either. That'd be terrible.
Speaking of, somebody talked about me the other day, and I'm not going to, I didn't hear it. I heard secondhand because the channel that had the clip got taken down. But
Oh, you're gonna have to fill me in. I don't know who you're talking about.
Katie was talking about me, saying one that she was going to get me to shout her out her new YouTube channel, and yeah, the joke's on you, Katie. I don't know your new YouTube channel.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't follow Katie at
Mm-mm.
all in like years.
And I guess she was talking about my hair and talking about my job, and it's like
She doesn't know
she's
anything about you.
Katie, you stayed in 2017.
Absolutely, yeah. She doesn't know anything about you.
Me either,
I
Pammy
would be
B.
surprised if she even knew what your hairstyle was like right now.
Right, and she follows me on TikTok, and you see my hair? It's long. It's all the way down my back.
And so, did her channel get taken down already?
Oh, I don't know. No, the MFN.
Oh, MF, that channel's gone?
Yeah.
Really? Why?
Sharon, Chris Ree, Kevin, and Margot. Really, thing one. Chris Ree?
How did MFN lose their channel?
I don't know. Someone sent me the link to see what Katie was saying about me, and when I clicked the link, it said the channel had been terminated.
Wow, I didn't. Oh, wow. All right.
So,
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, she is in 2017 still. Like, she really is. And she thinks,
yeah. And, what makes you think I would help your channel at whatsoever? The things that you've said about me are bad. The things you've said about Wendy are unforgivable.
Yeah, sorry, Katie. I mean, she probably doesn't even remember what she said about me.
But she was talking about you too, and still calling you the same names as she used to call you. And this is what I was told. I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Shamat. But Katie,
has always been, and I cringe when people say this, but I firmly believe it. I think she's very jealous of me. She always has been, especially because she thinks I walked off with all her friends.
Yeah.
Which I didn't. I can't help it that you blew your friendships apart. That's not my fault. I didn't do that. And I didn't do it to you either.
Yeah.
You shit on everybody and made nobody want to fuck with you anymore. That wasn't me. I didn't do
Absolutely.
that. None of them. Not you, not Yaba, not anybody. Chose to
No.
walk away from her because of anything I said or did.
No, people walked away. It was, I will never forget the feeling of being free. Like, I mean,
Yes.
like this big weight, which I'm imagining Sharon, Chris Ree, and Margot are feeling right now, Beth.
Yeah.
If they walked away, when you walk away from somebody like Merb, like Katie,
Yep.
at first you are
You're
afraid.
terrified at first. Yeah.
Mhm.
Because you know what happens when you walk away from a narc. We've talked about it lots of times. You
Yes.
don't just leave. You don't just get to walk away from a narc. The smear campaign always follows.
Yes. And that was
And
brutal.
especially if you were with someone like Katie or Merb, very bad smear campaign.
Mhm.
And back then, Katie had a lot of influence. So you walk, and she knew it. And the problem is she still thinks that she has that same kind of influence, and she really doesn't.
No, you have no effect on my life. You absolutely, I mean, if you made fun of the fact that I worked at Wendy's, I liked that job for a very long time and was happy.
Yeah.
And you work at Buffalo Wild Wings. I mean, why are you trying to degrade someone for where they work?
Exactly. Yeah. The stuff that she said about me, I don't even know if she's going to even remember what she said. But I will never forget what she said.
Right.
And
I will never forget.
I'll leave this channel before I let you shout it out. I'll just say that right now.
I don't even know the name of her channel. I imagine it's I passed out and the cop had to come knock on my window to see if I was still alive. And I was.
Yeah, I don't care what her channel is. I don't have anything to say about her or to her or anything.
No, I'm glad you're not dead. And I hope, because I did write that on her when she had that last spell. I said, I forgot what I said, but I said, your life is worth living or something like that. I don't remember what I said.
Yeah, I don't want her to die.
Yeah. she took that as an olive branch, I think, and is holding on to it, saying, Randy reached out and she's the only one I can tolerate. Well, no, you can't tolerate me because I can't tolerate you.
Yeah. By tolerate, she means maybe control.
Control,
Try to,
get me to
yeah,
shout your channel out.
get her to do favors for me.
Yeah.
That's what she means. I
We
mean, has
have
she ever reached out to see how you're doing? No.
not one time has she said, "Hey, she doesn't even know my grandma."
No, she doesn't know anything about
I
your life.
mean,
Nothing. The fact that she thinks she can even speak on it is hilarious.
Chris Reese said that she stood up for to the other two when Merv was wrong, then Merv booted all three of them. That's weird that she would boot people that sold in the auction and bought stuff in the auction. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, you're not allowed to disagree with a narc either. They get really mad about that. Man. I feel narcissists are some of the weakest people on this damn planet, and they think they're so damn strong. They're absolutely pathetic and weak. You can't take a stitch of criticism. You can't dare disagree with anything they say or do. Don't ever try to call them out on their behavior. She does knitting. And it's so funny because all these same people, Laura's another one, Katie's another one. I'm still friends with the same people I've been friends with since I got here. These people run through people like they're water, and they always think it's their fault. They never take any kind of introspection on maybe it's me. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I'm hurting people. Maybe I should listen to somebody when they're trying to tell me why they're mad at me or upset with me instead of calling them names and kicking them out. But they don't because they're weak. They can't stand a stitch of criticism.
No. And let me listen, if y'all are listening, which I doubt that you are. If you are, you're welcome to type in here. I'm not going to attack you. Let me give you a piece of advice. Whatever she's got on you, go on somebody's panel and tell it.
Absolutely. The sooner the better.
Yep.
Get out from under it, whatever it is she's got over your head that she's threatening you with, because she is. Just get on a panel somewhere and say it. Own it.
I'm
if
pretty
you owe
sure
somebody an apology, give it. Give the apology, learn your lesson, and be done. And get free, man. Get free. You will be so happy.
absolutely.
You'll be so happy.
I think Florida Gray's going live tonight. I'm pretty sure I saw Florida Gray was going live tonight. Get with the Florida Gray, get with one of them if she's willing to. I don't know. I shouldn't speak. I'm so sorry for speaking for you, Florida Gray.
I will do it. If you guys need a panel, we'll be happy to do it.
Yeah.
If you want to do with somebody you know better or whatever, who's also part of the gang, I totally understand that as well. If you need a panel, we can do it, but understand completely if you don't need us to help. But regardless, that is great advice. Get out from under it as fast as you can, because the sooner you do, you'll be free. People will either forgive you or they won't, and you can go on with your life. If you owe apologies, give them fast. Just give them. There's no, it's just say you're sorry. Say you're sorry and do better.
Yeah.
If there's something you owe an apology for.
For me personally, none of these people have ever done anything to me. If they've talked crap, I'm not saying that they haven't. I just don't watch Merb. So I don't know.
I don't care at all. So if Merb's about to drop a bunch of terrible stuff that they've said about us, don't care. Save it. Don't care.
Yeah. But I don't think that Kevin ever has. I think he may have done something. But me and Kevin go way back, and I would hate to see him return to what he came from. Don't do that.
Where did he come from?
Katie.
Oh.
He was a mod for Katie.
Oh, was he? Oh, wow. He's been here a while.
Yeah, that's why I say we go way back, known him forever. That's why when he comes in, I'm like, be nice, be nice, be nice. But Merb has a way of luring people in, and but she can only keep them for so long.
Right. All of these narcs do that. They run through people like water, and the whole time thinking that it's always other people's fault. Never once stopping to think like, maybe it's me, maybe I'm causing problems. It's always amazing to me how narcs are so quick to blame other people, but when we're talking hundreds of people over the years now that all
Thank
end up
you.
leaving you.
Thank you, Thing One. Thank you so much.
I don't think the problem is them.
No, when you can't keep a friend, it's not everybody else. You got to look in the mirror. But Merb, I'm not going to give you any more advice. You never take my advice. If you had taken my advice, you wouldn't be in the mess you're in right now.
Oh, I know. Yeah, no, because our advice is attacking. We're attacking her. We're bullying her. We're being so bad to her. We're really not, though, Merb. Truly.
No, I've never put that. I've never put out one false allegation, anything false about you. But
Nope.
yet you told people that I was jury tampering.
Yes.
You moron.
Yes, you did. You accused us of jury tampering.
Mm-hmm.
You true crime expert.
Yes. Nobody does that.
You can't do that. It's
she,
wrong.
she did. She said it. You can't do that.
Yeah, she did. That's exactly how she said it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that. It's wrong. You can
No
cause a
one does
mistrial.
that. No one does that.
Dumbass.
And then there's Susan Constantine over there doing it on court TV. Hey, you deaf.
Did you send her a note? Let her know that she's jury tampering?
Bet you didn't. Marv, you never cease to amaze. Ever.
Yeah, I just, whatever, ma'am.
So, Iowa supporting Katie would really change the whole vibe of I would never. I couldn't.
I'm not saying that she would need to come back humble and ask for forgiveness. I'm sorry, she would have to. She owes a lot. She owes apologies. And something tells me that she's not interested in doing that.
Well, she's the most humble person I've ever met.
Sure. Absolutely she is. Yes. But I'm saying, she would have to come back realizing, you don't run shit over here.
Yeah.
And you owe apologies for this shit you've done.
Yes.
And if not, then I don't have anything to say to you. Nobody does.
So, and you need to really look at your heart. Check it. Marb, I say the same for you. I know you think that. I don't know if, because I do believe that Marb believes she is, yes, knitting. She's a beautiful, wonderful person. I do. Marb, I think you think that you are truly good. And
did you just say you think she's truly good?
No, I said I think she thinks that.
Oh, gotcha. Yes.
Yeah. And as long as you tell yourself that and not look at your flaws and your faults and the things that you've done, you're going to stay stagnant.
Right. Well, not only is she truly good, but she's also a victim.
Right.
Everybody's done things to her. She's done nothing to anybody.
And here's
the problem right there. That's a huge problem when you don't see how your role that you played.
Right. And the sad thing is when I say stagnant, she's going to think I'm talking about her YouTube channel, and I'm not. I don't.
No.
It's. I'm talking about your life. I'm not talking about your YouTube channel.
Life, girl. Yeah, we're talking about your life. But it don't matter what we say. She's not going to listen to us.
No.
Which is a shame, because I don't feel like I don't know. I think we have good advice.
I know that I've given good, solid advice. I know I have. You put somebody under a lawsuit. You humble yourself. Don't put your family at risk. Don't
Right.
put your people at risk for losing thousands of dollars. Don't do that.
Right.
That could have been so quickly settled. But no, you would rather be miserable and right.
Right. And she's not even right. And that's the worst part of this, is that she's brought these people along with this lie that somehow she's going to win this case. I still don't see how that's possible.
I don't know, Shamat. Yeah. Yeah, you're not a star. None of us are stars. We're not famous. We're not, who's Emily D. Baker. I think she's kind of famous. I mean, I looked in the other day and there was like 25,000 people watching her.
Yeah. I probably was one of them. She was fantastic the other day when I was watching. It helped me
You were one of them.
Yeah, it helped me so much to watch her because she was explaining the stuff that I don't understand, with the Karen retrial. Why is that a problem? What happened? What does this stuff mean? Because I don't know what half of this stuff means. When the whole chat is going, oh my God, and I'm sitting there going, what happened?
Right,
It's
Dana.
It's nice to have somebody who knows what the hell they're talking about, because it's not me.
And
I'm happy to say that. I'm happy to say so. Look, go watch her. I don't know what I'm talking about. You don't want to, don't put all your eggs in my basket.
Never put your eggs in my basket, but when I say something, I truly believe it. And I think that counts for something.
Yes, I'm in the same way. Yes, if I say something, it's because that's what I believe too. Yes, I'm the same way. But I'm just feeling like, more times than not, I'm probably wrong.
Well, the other day it was yesterday. I just knew with that trial, the jury was going to be a lot quicker than even the Rose Petal murder. And it took all day
For the verdict, you mean?
yeah. And I'm like,
Yes.
what more do they need? I mean,
Right.
it's so obvious. But
Right.
sometimes,
Well, I think
that
they have their dinner. I wonder how long, I wonder what they do back there. Are they chatting?
and sometimes I wonder if I was sequestered, would I be hurrying to get home? I mean, there's some people that I'm sure are, and I'm sure there's some people that are like, vacation.
Right. I mean, enjoy it for what it is. You don't have any, why not? Why not
Yeah.
enjoy it for what it is?
So it's, yeah. Feeling gave her a stern warning.
She did. She's
I
done
wonder.
that several times, and Merb really doesn't want to listen to it.
Mm-mm. Which I get that too. I don't like people telling me what to do. But you know what? I don't think I've said as an adult to, don't tell me what to do. You sound like a child. Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah.
I say, don't.
But she's not, and the fact that she's not willing to be honest or open about anything either, you're lying. And not only are you lying, especially about that topic, which is really bothersome.
Yeah.
That's really a problem. That's bad. That I feel like she's lying, in my opinion. She's lying about that. I think she did know. I think he did know. I think he knew as well. And not only did he not stop it, but he didn't report it. And now he's straight up denying it. That bothers me. You're not even acting like you care that there are victims here.
Yeah.
You're showing absolutely no thought for them.
No, I don't blame
Right.
Dylan for that. That was her life. Sorry.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, I don't blame Dylan for being upset either because,
Oh
she
no,
lived it.
absolutely
Yeah.
not. Yeah. I don't blame her either. It's not hard to just say, yeah, what happened was bad. That was not a good time. And I'm so sorry that you were one of the people that had to go through that. I mean, how hard is that to say? But not Merb.
Right. And sometimes you can just say, that was a bad time in my life too, and I'm sorry that I didn't do more. And that sometimes that's enough.
I'm
People need
sorry
to
it
hear
happened.
that to move on.
Yeah, I'm sorry it happened. I'm sorry that it happened. That's you don't have to defend yourself for everything.
Mm-mm.
Sometimes you can just say sorry and move on.
Yeah.
It's a lot more healing, than you believe, than and the other person, maybe that's all they need to hear. Just a simple I'm sorry and I care about this.
Yes.
Instead of
You're
writing them off like they're automatically lying and defaming you and it's all about you somehow.
right. Because it's not about you, Merb. It's about Jimmy. It's about villain. It's about other victims. It's about that. And
About all the
they
kids that didn't make
deserve
it. All the
that.
kids that have passed away because they couldn't survive it.
Yeah, that feel invalidated because people are like, I didn't see anything.
Right. When
Uh-uh.
I don't think that's possible for you to have worked there 12 years and seen nothing. Sorry, I just don't buy it.
Or how can you be a parent and not see what's good and not good for children? How do you? I mean, come on, the table talks.
Right. Well, and that was one of the things that apparently he already told her in a DM that he was, sorry he participated in or whatever.
Oh,
So why
good. That's
publicly do you say something different? Because your wife is making you? Well, that's shitty, man. That's cowardly.
154.
Are you talking about the number of people that passed away?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah. Those kids didn't get to survive. They didn't survive this. And you can't even fix your mouth to say sorry? Shameful.
It is shameful.
No one's saying you have to take responsibility. It'd be nice, but I think people kind of gave up on that. But you could say sorry. You could show some compassion. Pretend like you care,
Yes.
but you can't because it's all about you.
And that's why you are able to be reported on a news channel, which I'm not saying I'm a news channel. What I'm saying is that's why, because you do court-worthy things.
Well, yeah, and you're involved in a federal trial right now over false copyright striking. Of course, we're going to report on that.
People can look at my videos. People take everybody's videos on here.
Mm-hmm.
And that is, something that YouTube really needs to crack down on is the false reporting. Because I'll say that when I think about Richard, that's what I think about, the false strikes that I got.
Yeah.
I won them, but it was still a pain. It was still
right. It was shitty. There's no reason to do that.
And that is dirty pool. Why play it?
Right.
And so,
with that.
And as the saying is, you play stupid games, you always will win stupid prizes.
Right.
And Merv, you play stupid games. Look, if I lost someone like Kevin, who went on my vacations with me, who hung out with me, who sat there in every chat with me, I would be trying.
Kevin was a staunch defender, wasn't he?
Yes.
Absolutely huge defender of hers.
Yes. Because he's came in here and defended her.
Oh, yeah.
So, and I know, I hate that man, that would bother me. That should bother you, Marb. Losing Kevin. If you lost Kevin, that should bother you. all the people that you lost that should bother you. But that's
Right.
mm,
I'm sure you've already worked on your smear campaign, so I'm sure we'll all hear all about the ways that Kevin betrayed you.
well, probably right now she's doing a little bit of guilt trips where they'll come back, and then if that don't work, that's when you'll get the smear campaign.
Yeah.
Look what you've done to me at my lowest time.
I
Oh,
love
at my
you.
low.
It's a hard time.
Mm-hmm. When I
And
needed you most. When I
maybe
needed you
you.
most.
Normal people don't bleed friends
Mm-mm.
like that.
No.
It's not normal. You should maybe look at that and ask yourself, what is it that you're doing
If
that
someone
drives these
ever
people away?
if someone ever says to you, "You left me when I needed you most," that is an absolute narc tactic. That
Yeah.
is not the truth.
It's manipulation.
And
Don't fall for that
yes,
shit.
it's absolute manipulation. And once it gets said to me, I'm done with you for good.
Yeah. No, I'm not playing with that.
Yeah. $500 that have left. I remember you on there, Beth. I will never forget that. She didn't even care. Okay, y'all. It is 15 till 5 my time, and well, almost. And I'm gonna get off of here and be preparing for my fun trip to Iowa.
It's gonna be awesome. I love it.
I do too. I do too. All right, y'all. I will talk to y'all soon.
Bye guys.
Bye, y'all.